Hello everyone, we're continuing on in Aviary Attorney, again, from last time, where we found out that we would be representing the Fox Prince of Spain. So, the question is, where will I be looking now? The place where the girl was selling the flowers. Not that one, it was, oh yeah, the chocolate. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Since it won't take me a day, I might as well just pass by to meet the Fox person. Oh, customers! By the way, I keep forgetting the voices for some of the characters, but anyway. Hello. Is this the office of Renard Vulpes? Ah, it's you two. Mousy, what are you doing here? Oh, this is where I work. See? R&M, Renard and Mousy, Monsieur Renard Vulpes, and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Vulpes who chooses which case to take on. I see. Well then, can we speak with Monsieur Vulpes? Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible. See, Monsieur Vulpes is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England. England? But he is set to return in a week or two. Maybe you can come back then? That's all good to us. Our case will be over by then. There's nothing to be done about it. I suppose we'll have to come back later. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't waste time then. So I think I might go to where the girl sold the rose first, then the chocolate factory, and then so on and so forth. The pair arrives at Les Halles Market. Les Halles? Something like that. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants, all bustle from place to place. Prince Juan said that he met a flower girl here. Flower girl here. Sign, something like that. I think he said her name was. There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her? I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself. So we should probably act with tact and finesse. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Flower Lady. We would like a word. Tact, Sparrow Son. Tact. We've been over this. Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing flower? A flower? Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from my lady. I'm afraid that I'm out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Perhaps you would be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead. 'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden. Please don't mind, Sparrow Son. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said dumb things ever since. Hey! Let me introduce myself. I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle, Sane? That's right. Catherine Marie Sine. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt? How did you know? I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that the rose I sold was used as a murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it took so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. Also, I thought I got rid of that. 1 second. And ask a couple of questions. Business is slow. Please ask away. About your last rose. Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to? The person who bought the rose? I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox. Sounds like our Juan. I met him around a week ago, on the 6th. We talked for a little while, about the usual things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty. Oh? Why is that? Well... Actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling. So she knows something. I could pressure her for answers, but easing off might loosen her tongue too, so... I understand, mademoiselle. If you remember anything specific, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. Did you want anything else? Where did you get your flowers from? Where do you acquire your flowers from, if I may ask? Normally, I gather them from the wild. Last week I found these chrysanthemums on the city limits. And that's the same place I discovered this monk's hood. Which... isn't that poisonous? Or was it a curative? I can't remember. But since it's still winter, I have to buy a lot of my flowers from a merchant who travel to Italy and the Netherlands. That's how I acquired the rose. What can you tell us about this particular merchant? Not a lot, monsieur. He's just an old man who passes through Paris a few times a year, selling his goods and wares. I see. No chance of him being super secret assassin. A super secret assassin. No, monsieur. Did you want to ask something else? That is all for now. That is all. Thank you for your time, mademoiselle. Hold on, monsieur. Before you leave, are you sure that you don't want to buy some flowers? I'll even cut you a deal. Only 10 francs for this assortment of chrysanthemums and a monk's hood. 10 francs for a flower? That's a little steep. Steep, monsieur. I challenge you to find the cheaper flowers in January. Yeah, why not? I could always use them to woo a girl, for all I know. Alright, I'll take some. They can brighten up the office. Thank you very much, monsieur. Here you go. Chrysanthemum has been added to your evidence folder, and so on and so forth. I don't claim to be a flower expert or anything, but chrysanthemums and monk's hoods are a weird choice. I suppose it is a bit strange, isn't it? The other flower sellers stick to popular, dull flowers like tulips and roses. But I like these particular flowers because they are rebellious. I'm sorry, the flowers are rebellious? They stuck it out and managed to bloom in the middle of January. The flowers fought nature, they overcome insurmountable odds. It's quite an amazing thing to see. I think I get it. You don't need to humor me. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not at all. This has been a pleasant discussion. Have a good day, mademoiselle. And you, messieurs. Now I'm wondering if maybe I should have pressured her. So let's check this chocolate emporium first, then the other places. Welcome to Landers Hegelschlag's Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgian chocolates. Oh wait, actually I think I got that wrong, accent-wise. Damn it, I hope I'm not getting the accent wrong. Kinda sounds right. Shop in all of Paris. I am Lander Hegelschlag, the founder and owner of this establishment. And I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur. Oh, lawyers! Very fancy. I must say that I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. It's a funny story. You see, when I was a young boy, I befriended a son of a Hungarian attorney. Falcon, you have to help me. What is it? It's the smell, Falcon. It's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to this shop. For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrow son. Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? So you are, messieurs. Are you, messieurs, here to buy some chocolate? Yes! No. We're actually here on business, monsieur. Business? Oh, I just breathed. Pardon me. Just breathed in something down our hole. Anyway, first thing first. We believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct? Oh, yes. It is indeed the trademarked Hagelslag wrapper for genuine Belgian Hagelslag chocolate. This was almost certainly bought from this very establishment. Very good. With that established, there is something else we wish to ask Monsieur Hagelslag. Who bought this piece of chocolate? It's probably going to be a little far-fetched to try to get an answer for that, but anyway. Can you tell us who bought the chocolate that was contained in this wrapper, Monsieur Hagelslag? I'm afraid not, messieurs. Not just because of matters of confidentiality, although that is a factor, you understand, but because I couldn't possibly know that. I thought elephants never forget. My memory is impeccable, monsieur, but you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. There are hundreds of people who could have potentially bought this particular item. So your memory is good, but you need further information. If we were to give you the description and name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you? Oh, yes. That I could probably do, monsieur. Let me think. Who to ask about? First off, let's see if it had anything to do with... Where is he? Ah, here. Have you ever served Juan Guiarido, the Prince of Spain? A Prince of Spain? No, monsieur. That's good to hear. Our clue would have turned into a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend. I did once serve a prince of Mali, if that's any help. You see, I met a girl while hiking through the Himalayas. Please stop. Let me think. Who to ask about? I wonder. Have you ever served a porcupine art aficionado named Eric Pork? No, monsieur. Let me think. Who to ask about? Catherine? Not likely, but... Have you ever served a flower-selling swan named Catherine Marine Kine? No, monsieur. What are you thinking, Falcon? I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. If she were the chocolate fiend, then our investigation would have become much simpler. But since she's not... Monsieur, I'm growing tired of these endless inquiries. Perhaps you should come back another day. You know, Falcon, it's possible that we haven't encountered the chocolate fiend yet. Rather than come back here every day and make aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to have come here first. We'll figure out who to come with next time. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Hackerslack. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little. Anytime, Monsieurs. Let's go to the Louvre, I suppose. Oh wait, no! Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do this. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. I think I just wasted a day. Ah, shoot. I did waste a day. Wait, what? My explanation will pop on the screen. These are only available for 1 day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit. The viewing is entirely optional. Well, I'm definitely going to be viewing that then. Les Loops. Les Lupus. The Wolves. A storm is brewing, my brother. Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. Can I get the announced? There we go. The proletariats grow confident. The bourgeois something other. It won't be long before we have rioting. And then a revolution. So I guess this is the only other place I haven't gone yet. Unfortunately, I wish I went there instead of the place. Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking. I'm not here to drink, Sparrow Son, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to get to learn more about this Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions. Oh, that's pretty good thinking. Ah, you two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon? Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Quenelle. That's great to hear, hun. Will it be the usual? No. I'm back to investigate work today, so I've got to keep sharp. I wanted to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here recently. A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hun, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeois. You can forget about seeing a member of royalty. That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons. Feel free. The old regulars, Rufus and Powell, are playing cards in this attic, same as always. But we get all sorts of colourful characters in the drinking room. I bet if you rattle enough cages, you'll find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know. Thank you, madame. Let's see where to start. So the drinking room, obviously. So there I was, in the grasslands, 10 kilometres downriver, rifle in hand. I had been pursuing this set of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar, a big stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun. I carefully took aim. Then BAM! You saw it? No, it was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take a shot. Poison. Sounds like one of them heart attacks. My nun went the same way. That's what I thought, but when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth. Well, it was rabbit. Possibly, but I don't think so. I remembered reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone. Good call. Who knows who wants to deal with a tainted meat, or who was tainted meat? Ask about the boar. Definitely. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, can I help you? You say that the beast you were attacking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details? Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid. What do you think caused it? I would guess that it ate something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around. Wolfsbane, I think they call it. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me. And then 1, obviously. Excuse me, monsieur. Wait, so maybe I can ask her about it since she knows about plants. Maybe. Anyway. What is it? I don't suppose you've seen Juan Querido around here. He's Spanish royalty. Foxy fellow, swicky hat, calls everyone senor. That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anyone like that, Piero? I ain't got a clue. Sorry, monsieurs, you're barking up the wrong tree. Well, what can you tell us about Spanish royal family? About the royal? Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something? I'm afraid my comrade has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your man. But Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered at a library, monsieur, not a tavern. A library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur. Leave them be. And then just in case, why not? Go to the card room. But yes, that already gives us a kind of a... Are they walruses? I think so. Come on, Paul. Just one more game of Jacques Noir. Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is. Please, I'll even let you do this time. The answer's no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you will have to ask someone else. Fine, I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir? Not... maybe I can get something out of it? I mean, I won't waste the day, so... Absolutely, deal me in, monsieur. Very well then. Do you know how to play? Nope. Nope. I'm only familiar with Kego and Tarek. Oh, this is much better than those silly games. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I do you one card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. I'll give you 5 francs. 5 francs? That seems a little steep. This is a man's game, monsieur. Only children gamble over petty sows. Besides, higher stakes make for a more exciting game, right? I suppose so. Well, I feel kind of... So, yeah. So that's 7. Hit. Stand. Come on, break. Dang it. Unlucky, monsieur. Most unfortunate. Shall we have another round? Nah, I'm not gonna waste all my money on that. I think we're done. Maybe another day, monsieur. I understand. Feel free to come back any time. Yep. Let's go. Now, hopefully, I can go to the one place and it won't waste a day, because otherwise we're gonna be short on days. Oh. Okay, so it won't cost a day, so we'll go there. That's strange. I don't see any sign of the flower girl. Do you think we scared her off? Maybe you did with your horrendous and inappropriate flirting technique. I was an upstanding gentleman. I'll have you know that I can flirt like a peacock and in tail fanning mode. We really don't have time for this discussion. Let's continue our investigation elsewhere. Shoot. Let's go to the library. You for a little light reading, are we? Not quite, Sparrow son. I'm following the hunting beagle's advice. Don't eat poisoned pork. The other piece of advice, that if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library. Oh, that makes sense. Say, Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in a library and all, are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer more modern works? That's a good question. I think I'll say modern. I like modern novels. Have you read The Three Musketeers yet? It has heaps of romance, intrigue, and action. You would love it, Sparrow son. Don't Don't patronize me, Falcon. Of course I've read the Three Musketeers. Despite its contrived narrative turns, I enjoyed the novel's scathing critique of our current socio-political climate. Wow, that's quite an insightful review. Wait a minute, you just memorized that single sentence to sound well read, didn't you? Maybe. Would you monsieurs mind lowering your voices? I can hear you squawking from the other side of the building. Ah, my apologies, monsieur. We'll keep it down. Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you? An astute observation. Yes, monsieur. I am the only quiet person in the library. I am most assuredly the librarian. Well, now that I have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something. I do? Oh, right, I do. First, about the Spanish monarchy. You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like. I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecilic question it is in the back of your throat. Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown on who the contenders are? What a trivial question. Even an elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe. Yeah, but for the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memories? Very well. Pay attention, because I'm not repeating myself. The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regnant Isabella II, of the House of Bourbon, daughter of King Ferdinand VII. Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz, although it is certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists, headed by the Count of Montemillon. I hope that answers your question. Did you catch all of that, Sparrow Son? Not a word. Monsieurs, we are actually interested in Prince Juan Corrido of Spain. I don't think I've heard that name in your explanation. A prince? Juan Corrido? Is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been misinformed. There is no current Prince of Spain. I'm not even sure Corrido is a real name. It is certainly no line of any Spanish monarchy. How strange. What does this mean, Falcon? Well, one thing is for sure, our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic, or perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but it may be in our best interests to confront Prince Juan directly to get some answers. Right. Are you two quite done chit-chatting? And then one more thing about that. Really quick, gonna take a drink. There we go. I borrowed this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it? Don Quixote of La Mancha? It's a classic. Everybody has read it. Yeah, everybody. But for those who haven't. I'm not going to sit here and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read. Nor would I expect you to, monsieur. But what can you tell us about the physical book itself? This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See, there's no library stamp or card. I assume it is acquired from a bookshop, a French bookshop, if the French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway. I see. Thank you. Do you have any other questions, or can I get back to work? That is all. Don't worry, monsieur. I think we are done here. Thanks for your time. Then I bid you good day. Well, that gives us quite a bit of information. I wonder if I might be able to see it there. Because I did say it was from a French shop. Falcon, what are we doing? It's trial day. We have a Spanish prince to defend. Oh, dang it. Is there any way I can talk to him? God damn it. I screwed up because of that one day of going back to the Louvre when I didn't need to. Unless there was something I could have learned. Shoot, this is going to be a real hard case. All we know, though, so far is that he isn't the Prince of Spain. Dang it, we're missing so much information. And I think it's because of that 1 or 2 days that I wasted looking at places that I didn't need to. Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside of the doors of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. Are you feeling nervous, Falcon? Yes, actually. Of course I'm nervous. What have we learned about Prince Juan? What do we know about the real murderer? Nothing. Easy there, Falcon. We can do this.
Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order.
Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial.
Ah, such confidence. That's magnificent to see. And bringing the truth to light, you say? An admirable goal. No more jousting at imaginary giants.
All of you, cease your yammering. The door's opening.
Here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon.
We will. Are we ready? Not really. Oh, this is not going to go well. JJ? Severine? Nervous? Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm as calm as a cockatoo. You're the one who's nervous. The whole courtroom is nervous. Whoa, cool your feathers, Falcon. Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade. I thought this trial would be the perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassment. But if this is how you act before the trial is even started, why, you pompous-tailed, posture perfect... Whoa, what? Oh, it's a different judge.
Order! Order! Let's all settle down. Court is now in session.
Psst, Falcon. What is it?
Is it me, or does the primary judge look hairier today?
That's a different judge to the one who presided over the May Cataline's trial, you doofus. Oh, still, it's a little strange, isn't it? A little. It is a little, I suppose. Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be residing over the case. Where is he?
Judge Maxime has gone on a temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs. But rest assured, assessors, prosecutor, defense, and members of the jury, that I am more than qualified to fill his shoes. Without further ado, let's get the show underway. This is the trial of Prince Juan Querido, who stands accused of murdering Major Howell, and of conspiring to murder the king himself. Roll call!
The defense is present and ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Good, very good. I expect this to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy.
Well said, Your Honor. I expect that once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, this trial will be over in 5 minutes. 5 minutes? He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together.
So we're all on the same page. Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to the stand.
Very well. I call the police officer who investigated the crime scene. I call upon Inspector Juste Velerti.
Step up to the stand, Inspector, and recite the oath. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Please recite your name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Inspector Juste Velerti. I am servant to the law, and a scourge of the gutter rats.
That will do, Inspector. We've all heard your monologue before. Whoa, Cocorico really is going for a speedy record, isn't he? Now, can you tell us what you witnessed on the morning of the 7th of January?
Of course. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre's Grande Gallery by one of the King's Royal Guards.
Did you just say o'clock?
There I saw Prince Juan, King Louis Philippe, the corpse of Major Howell, with a rose in hand, and around 24 citizens. The citizens and the king himself all attested to seeing Major Howell taking the rose from the Prince Juan's hand, and then promptly dropping dead.
And what did the morgue uncover upon examination of the corpse?
The coroner determined with absolute certainty that Major Howell died of poisoning. Aside from a prick on the fingers, we have no sign of external harm to Major Howell's body. Therefore, the poisoned rose must have been the cause of death.
Putting the pieces together, that does seem quite very implicative of the prince. I have no further questions. Damn, I was hoping that the coroner's report would determine that the guy died from a freak heart attack or something. That would make for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we aren't so lucky. Something else must be amiss in the old bird's testimony. Right, I'll tear it apart. Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine the witness.
Falcon, was it? Don't waste the court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie on the witness stand.
I wouldn't accuse the inspector of lying. I just want to make sure that every base is properly covered.
This sounds like pointless nitpicking to me, but I'll allow it for now. Go on, Falcon. Do your cross-examination.
This isn't gonna be good. I'm missing so much information. I'm not sure I'll be able to, well, find the truth. I might be able to somehow protect him, but he's not the prince. And I seem to have not met someone yet either. There's so much missing. I'm not sure how I can solve this. I might have to call this an episode for now, and try to figure out what I can do for the next episode. At least it'll be a bit of a suspenseful ending for now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment if there's anything you liked, or if you have any suggestions for the future. Subscribe if you want to see any videos from the past, present, and soon-to-be future. And dang it, this is just really bugging me that I've missed so much information. But anyway, I hope you all guys make it a great day, and until next time, I'll be seeing you guys later.